Gold farms, auction house living, boosting. I tried it all, none of it realistic, so this time I'm doing something different. I'm chasing every pattern in the game. Every single one. This is Patternlocked. My progression is locked behind patterns and formula. Everything I craft and learn is part of the challenge. Tailoring plus enchantings. All craft, all recipes, all reputation, all secrets. Flying mud is locked until I craft my first flying carpet. This is my main for Midnight Season 1, so I'm doing it aside normal PvE progression. The rules are simple. I need to max Tailoring and Enchanting skill. I need to collect every single pattern and formula currently available. Craft everything at least once. And I need to go in expansion order from vanilla up to now midnight. And no flying until flying carpet is crafted. First up I needed some cloth, so I went to the stockades for linen and wool. After first aid was removed in BFA, bandages became part of tailoring, and crafting them is one of the fastest way to level early. So I did 10 rounds of stockades, got all linen and wool I needed, and I'm moving on to the next part of crafting. For silk cloth I went to Scarlet Monastery, did the same thing, bandages mostly. Mage with cloth Zul'Gurub. I didn't even get to the first boss, I even had enough cloth. And finally for Runecloth I went into Old Silitus, farming Twilight Cultists. And with all cloth collected, I had max Tailoring Classic. Nothing else to it. Every extra craft and every dungeon drop gets disenchanted. This is how I level enchanting aside tailoring, turning all extra gear into dust, essence and shards. Once the skill was maxed, the focus shifted to pattern collection. Vendor pattern, dungeon drop, rare world drops and reputation vendor, all from the classic foundation to the completion challenge. There is so many patterns in classic, I didn't even know so many existed. But oh well, I need to get them all. Some patterns were removed from the game years ago. Blizzard recently introduced them through hidden unlock system and legacy content. Secret of Naxxramas unlocked via Scholomans quest chain and raid mechanics. Secrets of Zul'Gurub combining bijus, unlocking secret vendors traded for previously unobtainable recipes. Those secrets are part of completion hunt and will be covered in dedicated episodes later. Before chasing rare drops, I want to secure every guaranteed recipe first, so travel across Eastern Kingdom and buy every tailoring and enchanting formula sold by vendors first. So I found this site, wow, recipes, where I can search all the recipes I have and what I'm missing, and there are some obtainable, and I'm able to buy this of the void rope. I go to Lakeshire, buy red woolen bag. I go to the Goldshire, buy this blue linen vest. I go to Darkshire and buy one bright yellow shirt, great adept robe, and I craft all of these recipes that I just learned. Of course I buy them as on the auction house. I make this the slow way. And most are crafted, but for one recipe I need demonic runes which are bind and pick up items. So I go to Dire Mall Warpwind Quarters and I kill demons until I got enough of those. It took me, I think, about 4 to 5 runs. Each run of this part of the dungeon gave me like 3 to 4 demonic runes. And is this the last one? And finally I have 20 demonic runes. Boss don't usually drop them, but I get the gear I can disenchant. And with that I can craft this Rope of the Void, which is actually bind and pick up item. Okay, nice stuff. Now I switch to some enchanting formulas. Some formulas can be obtained no other way than just auction house. So I go to the auction house. One is actually 3 million gold, so I'm obviously not buying that, but one that's cheap, I am getting that as a collection. So life stealing, lesser mana, and back to vendor collecting. I get mining enchant, the tuxedo patterns, Admiral's hat pattern. I thought it needed a reputation, but it doesn't. Great. So this guy, someone was able to kill him, and I got Azure Cowl, I think. And this guy has no recipe I need, unfortunately. So I learned all of those recipes. While I'm learning all of those recipes, I'm using Craft Sim crafting queue. So I got all of them in the queue, so I'm easier time crafting all of those recipes without tracking every single one. And with all of those recipes collected, I get to crafting each one of those at least once. So mining, lesser mana, life stealing, winter might enchants, tuxedo shirt, azure admiral's hat, azure silk gloves, enchanter's cowl, tuxedo jenkin, lavender mage weave shirt, another mage weave shirt, tuxedo pants. All of those recipes are decent for Trustmark, actually. So, classic Tailoring and Enchanting foundation done. Pattern collection in Eastern Kingdoms, all the vendors, the patterns collected. Still missing Dungeon Drop reputation recipes, secret patterns from Naxxramas and Zul'Gurub, and vendor recipes from calendar. That's next, because this is Patternlocked and the hunt is just beginning. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one, bye.